Debra, you spoke to the finance minister. Why isn't he worried?
Well, Angie, I think the minister is very much focused on what a U.S. rate hike would say about the U.S. economy, and perhaps it's some of that decisive evidence that Fed Chairwoman Janet Yellen was saying the other day about strength in the U.S. Recovery. Taiwan, of course, is a huge exporter to the United States. U.S. is one of its big export destinations. So let's have a listen to see what the minister had to say.
If
the U.S. raises interest rates, it means the U.S. economy is recovering at a faster pace. This would be helpful to Taiwan because the U.S. is one of our big export destinations. It would also be beneficial to other Asian economies, so we would be glad to see an interest rate increase, even though there are short-term effects such as capital flowing back to the U.S. But it's only short-term because long-term, the benefits to our exports will help boost our economy.
And the minister also said these capital inflows, these short-term outflows, rather, would be a manageable situation. And it's actually been something that's been happening already over the past few months, perhaps starting with the taper tantrum that we saw in 2013. So the minister much more focused on the long-term effects and the benefits of strengthening a U.S. economy for Taiwan's exports.
And what about right now? I mean, Taiwan's central bank meets this Thursday for its policy meeting. Did Chang give any clues as to what the outcome might be?
Well, he's one of the policymakers, so he said he'll be there on Thursday, but he would not give any indication as to whether Taiwan should hike, what kind of timing they should be pursuing. But he talked at length about the economy and more specifically the property market and how prices are coming down, and that's largely the result of some tax reforms that he, as Minister of Finance, had helped to introduce. And so property market concerns sort of easing off there. And then also he talked about the need for expansionary fiscal policy next year, so increased spending in public works and investments to try to help and spur the economy along even further.